The presidency has rejected calls by the General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Pastor Enoch Adeboye, former President Olusegun Obasanjo, Catholic bishops, among other personalities, for the restructuring of the country, noting that the President Muhammadu Buhari administration will not succumb to undue pressure. Senior Special Advisor to President Muhammadu Buhari on Media and Publicity, Malam Garba Shehu, who said this in a statement on Sunday, described the renewed calls for restructuring by these eminent Nigerians as unpatriotic outbursts that are not helpful to the nation. He warned those making the outbursts about the nation breaking up to desist from it, as according to him, the president will not succumb to threats. The presidency responds to the recurring threat to the corporate existence of the country, with factions giving specific timelines for the president to do one thing or another, or else, in their language, the nation will break up. This is to warn that such unpatriotic outbursts are both unhelpful and unwarranted, as this government will not succumb to a threat to take any decision out of pressure at a time when the nation's full attention is needed to deal with the security challenges facing it at a time that the COVID-19 health crisis, the statement said. It repeated it that this administration will not take any decision against the interests of 200 million Nigerians who are the president's first responsibility under the constitution, out of fear or threat, especially in this hour of health crisis. The president, as an elected leader under this constitution, will continue to work with patriotic Nigerians through and in line with the parliamentary processes to find solutions to structural and other impediments to the growth and well-being of the nation and its people. Okay, somebody was talking after Adeboye made that statement that restructuring should be the main thing, or should be the next thing to be done to avoid any form of breakup, because if not, breakup will definitely come to pass. Obasanjo said the same thing. A lot of people, not even Obasanjo, even his vice said the same thing. The vice president said the same thing, that something needs to be done. What are the things that need to be done? Well, majority of the social cultural groups have been coming out and they have been on this whole thing, restructuring. I remember now those from the Southwest that are talking about restructuring, that they should forget it, that Buhari will restructure or Tinubu will restructure if voted in. They can now see that these people have come out to say no. And somebody was talking about the statement, okay, lest I forget, the Redeemed Christian Church of God General Overseer Pastor Adeboye made when he talked about restructuring. And somebody say, this statement is unpatriotic, this and that. The person is really speaking the mind of the government, and see what is happening now. Now that's a statement could divide the country. And that is exactly what the position of the presidency and the federal government and the Buhari himself. But they told us that they've started restructuring, that the Buhari has started restructuring, that those who are calling for restructuring, Buhari has started restructuring in the real sense. And people are like, when did we agree? When did you tell us that you started restructuring? Is that how to restructure? But now they are coming out. It's just a deceit, just deceiving people. Anytime an issue is raised, and just like the Yoruba World Congress leader, whether he's the chairman or the leader, Professor Banji Akintoye, he said these are the things they've been talking over and over again. When there's any agitation like that, before you know, they will form committee. This APC too, this issue of restructuring came up again. It was really, really intense. I think 2 years ago. Before you know it, they just brought some committee together, or they formed a committee. They asked governor of Kaduna State, Malam El-Rufai, to chair the committee. But at the end of the day, what happened? I think that that time was during we are approaching election period, so they were just trying to make sure that oh yes, to make it seem that this government listens to the people. At the end of the day, nothing happened. And again, all the time they always coming out, oh yes, so we want to. He's talking about 200 million people. This is very, very not true. You are not representing the 200 people, because if you really listen to them, they are the ones who elected you, and they are telling you this is what you need to do. But it's telling you that you cannot do it. People have called for the change of the service chiefs, he will say no. Then who are you people? Who are you governing? The people that you are responsible to said this is what they want. You said no, that is not what you want. Across the country, everybody has said the same thing. Change the service chiefs. Nothing. You say you are not going to do that. They are calling for this. You say you cannot do that. Calling for this. You cannot do that. You want to do what is in your mind. And what is in your mind is anti-masses. Is not friendly to the masses. And they will be coming out and be priding themselves that they were voted for. You are catering for the 200 million people. Now he has Adeboye now has joined all the people he usually categorize as unpatriotic. Adeboye now is not unpatriotic, because for him to have said it, and those are the people that he believes that he's not going to listen to them because they are not patriotic. He's not going to listen to them. You see us, you see people that are always coming to defend this man. You see what you are saying. Is that not what Whiskey was talking about? Attend to the need of the people. No, you're gonna be wishing somebody, be writing or be testing somebody that is facing problem in his country. And some people say, oh, the star boy should bring his head. They want to take off his head because he said that. They call it insult. He said old man. You see a young man, he say old man, and to some people it's offensive. It's an insult. He said, old man, face your country. Leave those people. Let the people who are sick, let them take care of their own people. It's none of your business. And they said he has insulted him. But they are not talking about it. They are not concerned about the lives that are being lost. No, it's none of them. It is just respect. Even the person is strongly, you have to respect. Respect, what kind of respect are we talking about? Somebody, what is more important, to respect or somebody else's life? You see? Adeboye now has joined those people that are unpatriotic. He said nothing. Restructuring is nothing. Separation, nothing. Good governance, he said nothing. The other day he was trying to tell Nigerians that how can we not be paying as high as other countries that are paying over 300, 200 naira per liter of fuel. That Nigeria, even it still justifies, meaning that that 161 is just too small. They can see increase, so that we have to measure up with other countries that are paying so high, according to him. You see the kind of man that we have. He will be coming out and telling you, yes, they voted. Who voted for you? The people that voted for you, you don't listen to them. How do you expect this country to move forward? At least those who brought him, they now realize the damage they really caused this country. Well, Obasanjo was there for 8 years. Why didn't he restructure Nigeria then? Every period in history comes with its own needs and challenges. The imperative for restructuring is stronger now than at any other time. Can you compare the agitations for the restructuring and even dissolution during Obasanjo's time with now? Was Nigeria like this under Obasanjo? The Obasanjo regime is like this. The Obasanjo regime was dominated by Southwest tribes. Come to think now, use your number 2 senses, because the country was not divided as we have now. Okay, where are the media aides provoking the people? If they don't know what to say, why can't they keep quiet? In case Nigeria is to be geopolitically restructured, is it the president's responsibility? If it is, Nigeria is really less than a kindergarten nation. How can the fate and future of a nation depend on the whims and caprices of one man? If the National Assembly is nothing but like a talk shop, let it be disbanded to free funds to create whatever. All of this will not even happen. Will not occur. Well, let them block their ears with concrete. At the fullness of time, the inevitable will happen. God has blocked and hardened the heart so that his plans for this dungeon of a country comes to fruition. Buhari will never listen to voices of goodwill. It will be over his dead body for Nigeria to be restructured. He and the northern oligarchs know exactly what the game plans are. Exactly. Don't ever think of the masses, Buhari. If you're thinking of the masses will make you or make food prices so high for the 200 million people you claim is your priority? Coronavirus is a global challenge, not specific to Nigeria. Restructuring will effectively deal with the the security challenges of Nigeria. Our so-called senators are not helping matters. Let the middle belt, southeast, southwest, and south senators come together and sponsor a bill for the restructuring of this country. Those ones are not serious. All those ones they are eating. They don't even think, because they are not feeling all these things. They have security people around them. Everything is fine. Everything is good for them. They have light. They have electricity. They have good cars. They have everything. You think they will be thinking of anybody that they want to restructure? It doesn't make sense to them. They are not going to do anything across board. That's why we say all of them. The problem is across board among all the so-called leaders. Well, Buhari has come out to say nothing like restructuring. So you guys forget it. Restructuring, a secession, mbano, no way, no way, no way. You've heard him. So what else? What's the next thing for Nigerians to do? So guys, let us hear your opinion on this matter.